First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Now Milroe. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, strike.
Shaheed in motion. To throw again is Milroe. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Milroe. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Seattle. That is first touchdown this year. The PAT up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
first down. Dart. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Okay, break.
And a shotgun. It's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Giants.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about anything.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't fat long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, I got you thinking like you Superman. I got the kryptonite now. Put the mic, man. Characters, not even good actors. Let's go be the outfit. Let's add up all the factors. Whack, twisted, the girls are home.
Ready, break.
Kidding, so
Here we go. Back to 60, back to 60.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And the Seahawks are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Seven Pirates, go.
Play action, it's Milroe. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
19, Tiger, 19, Panther 60. Let's go.
They'll give on the ground. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cowboy and rig. Hey,
Receiver in motion, headed left. Milrow on third down. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
79 Broncos.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Go.
1st and 4.
On play action, Milrow. That is us. What a job on the scramble. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. 5 pace up to his linebacker spot to make the stop.
Brings up
Start, going to throw you on 2nd down. The outside, caught by Nabel. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. First down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Chop 60. Chop 60. Here we go. Shot. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
30-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Quick slap into the hands of Mooney. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. A run straight ahead at Scattergood. And he will score. And Scattergood. Touchdown, Giants.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Giants draw closer here. It's 21-14. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go check, go check. Go.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
First down, Seattle.
5 here.
Now Milroe on 1st down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. To the pylon, he's pinned. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Rowe, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
First down.
Alert! Alert!
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Scatterbo. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 42.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He runs with it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Big opening up the middle, and he will get into the end zone. Scatterbo, touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point by Sanders is good. The Giants are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. He'll get back to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he will score. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Seattle. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60, go.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it at their own 32-yard line. First carry now for Ty Chandler. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Ready, check. Come on, trap 50, trap 60, Cowboy 8.
Now it's Milrow. This pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's in. What a drive. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Seahawks. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
On the set.
On first down, it's Milroe. Downfield, he's got Horton. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
Go check.
Here's a toss, right side. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Check, Bobcat, check, ready.
No turn in hand, this one off. Mark down at the 6. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Play action, it's Milroe. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set.
To throw, it's Dark on first and 10. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Out of shotgun, it's Dark. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Third and a yard. Here's Dark. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
40-yard line.
To the air once more is Dark. That's gone, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. Dark going to throw it again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is caught. What a throw. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Giants 28. Michael Dixon the kickoff for Seattle.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Dart going to throw here on second down. We get this into the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. But dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
At the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ready up.
From the 31, here's second and 4.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First down, Seattle.
Now Milrow on first down. And into traffic, but taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 29-yard line.
On second down, they'll run. Finding space at the 15. And he will score again. Touchdown, Seahawks. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 56, Giants 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Dart. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff left. Here comes Scatterboo. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Dart. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scatterboo coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, 18, 19 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
The throw is Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Ready?
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
To the air again goes Dart. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
56. Giants 35. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quick to pick up the 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback.
He gets free inside the 20. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Seattle. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Flush to his right, taking off, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go! Go! Mustang 19!
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
On 1st down, Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Scalaboo. And he will have a Giants first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
And when you find yourself playing from behind at this stage of the game, Mike, I think this is 4-down territory if he doesn't pick that up. So they won't have to worry about it in this case, but expect the rest of this game. They've got it.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Seahawks 63, Giants 42.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Hardman now to return it. Whoa! Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And they will finally get him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First down.
Got it. Ready.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Seahawks 38-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Dragon 70 Lions.
Throwing again, Dart. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll begin here on the ground, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Second and 11.
Let's go.
Here's Milrow to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. I think the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 11.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Milrow. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. This one fielded out and beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
36-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboo. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Panther 60. Panther 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
On second down, Dart. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Set to go now on first and 10.
And the Giants first down.
On the give, Scatterboo. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Okay, break. 18 guard.
On play action, it is Dart. First down throw there is incomplete.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
So, from the 25, it's second and 5. Dart gonna throw it again. Quick throw, taken in. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Giants.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And he's fighting to get free, for a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Out to his right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's to Mooney, complete right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Quick throw here is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Makes the score Seahawks 63, Giants 49. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Across the 20, will mark him down before the 25-yard line. Now the offense will take over.
On the jump.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Regular play action now with Milrow. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline and just wasn't able to save the play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Step.
To the air, it's Milrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's big Christian Wilkins. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he gets that to Hardman. They needed 16, that's exactly what they got. By a whisker, enough for a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Seattle.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Seahawks. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Michael picks up the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot get it, and it's incomplete.
It's just one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
14 yards.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving outside the pocket. And this will be incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Oh, Neighbors wide open. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Deputy! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Come on, come on! Tap the 60! Tap the 60!
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Cowboy 80! Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Ready?
This one all but over. Here's third down.
Dragon 60!
From the gun, it's Milrow. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back. as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.